What's up, guys? Welcome to my messy office. So today's video, I know you're super excited, can't wait to see it. This is amazing stuff right here. I'm going to be unboxing my new MUCK Apex boots that I just ordered the other day off Amazon. So before I do that, I really can't say enough about these boots. A lot of you people out there, you have regular size feet. You're not fat like I am. You know, I weigh over 300 pounds and I can't go to Walmart or Academy or, normal places and get boots that fit me. They don't make them. They don't carry them. I wear a size 15 wide. Okay. They don't make them. I did buy a pair. I actually did a video on it in the past. It was about some extra toughs, like the ones that all the pressure washer guys, most people are using those, and like Grundens, and there's a few other brands. I can't think of them right now, but similar boots like that. They're like deck boots for working on boats and stuff. I do like those. But the biggest size I can find is a 14, and they are not wide. You got to have a narrow foot to get away with wearing that thing for 10, 12 hours a day, or even less than that, 5, 6 hours. They are light and flexible. That's what I did like about them, but they literally tore my pinky toenails off my feet. I could not wear them anymore, So in this business, pressure washing business, you have to keep your feet dry. If you don't, as I've said before, your feet will rot off your body, okay? You can have some serious problems if you don't take care of your feet. So here's my old MUCK Apex boot. So I've had these for 13 months. I've beat the living heck out of these things. I've gotten bleach and degreaser, all kinds of soaps, obviously water. I've cleaned anything from concrete to dumpster pads. I've stomped through mud, rocks. I've climbed on roofs with these things. The sole still has a good bit of tread left, and they're broken in. They're nice and flexible. But two things were wrong with these, and it's pretty much my fault. Sometimes when something doesn't work the way I want it to, when I want it to, I'll take a hammer to it, or a screwdriver, a pair of pliers, and I'll try to make it work. And sometimes it doesn't work out in my favor, but it seemed like a good idea at the time. So the two things that are wrong with these, first, on the left boot, okay, these have a Velcro strap at the top, if you can see that, okay, and they have a zipper on them right here. So inside of that zipper is this liner right here that comes out. And it's a nice big opening so you can get your big fat hoof in there. Okay, and it is waterproof. But I would say probably 6 months ago, again, I do a lot of pressure washing, a lot of surface cleaning. I do a bunch of commercial sidewalks and stuff, mostly. And this zipper got a bunch of dirt and stuff in it. And it was down and it wouldn't zip up. And I got freaking hot. I was like, not today, zipper. I grabbed a pair of pliers and I tried to force it up, and the zipper came off track. So now, or actually for the last 6 months, on my left boot, I didn't have a zipper because it came off track. I'm sure there's probably a way to fix it. I'm not a zipper mechanic. Okay. That's not what I do. So I left it like that. It's been fine. It still stays on my foot, and I just strap that Velcro strap down, and it's fine. This tab on the back, it's never come off. I pull the crap out of these things. It's got a little reflective strip right there. These were, I think at the time, about $119 or $129 or something like that. They're worth twice that. I can promise you. So I was going to wear these until they just completely fell apart. I mean, maybe another year or two. But I guess about a week, maybe 2 weeks ago, again, my fault. for being too rough on them, but the back of my right boot started tearing apart. Okay, it's kind of hard to see in there. See if I can get you in there. And there is there's a gap in there. You may not be able to see it. It's in there somewhere. Yeah, like right here. So this is basically for me taking my left foot and pushing my right boot off my foot, and eventually it gave out. Okay, again, over 300 pounds smashing on this thing thousands and thousands of times a day. They've held up really well for 13 months. There's some boots that cost $300-400 work boots, and if you actually use them, they don't last that long. I've had some like that. So anyway, can't say enough about them. But one more thing before I unbox the new ones is that these boots, they come with a little insole in them. It's okay. Again, if you're not a big fat guy like I am, it's okay. It'll work. I wanted something with a little more cushion in it because after about 2-3 hours, my back and my feet start killing me. So I bought these. They're kind of worn out and gross looking now, but they're copper fit work insoles. And that's what the bottom looks like. Obviously not new anymore, but they still have a lot of cushion in them. Good support. They're breathable. I dry them out every time after I get home from work. And in addition to that, I actually took these gel heel inserts or whatever. I lay them in my boot, and then I put this on top of it, so I've got double cushion on my heel. And my God, has that helped my back out. I was starting to have problems with my right hip, and I just felt like I was falling apart. I felt like I was getting arthritis in my right hip, and I put that in there, and it did help out a lot. But the main reason I wanted to bring that up is just to show you how roomy this boot is. Okay, they don't advertise this as a 15 wide, which, by the way, that's what this size is a 15. And that's one of the reasons I tried it. I figured, you know what, none of the other boots have fit. I'll spend a lot more money than I usually do on boots, and I bought these. I was like, if they don't fit, I'll send them back, you know, whatever. And they ended up, there's a lot of room in here. Okay, again, 15 ultra wide is what my foot is. So there is enough room in this boot for my thick socks that I wear and 2 insoles, plus I still have a little extra room for my feet. Super comfortable. If you have a super wide foot, let's say you wear a size 10 or 11, but your foot's super fat and wide, you probably want to try these. So, enough of me blabbing. Let's go ahead and open this bad boy up. Adjust my camera angle just a hair. So, I'm going to give you a little spoiler. I did order a different color this time. I've never seen them in person. I don't really know if I'm going to like them or not, but packaged pretty well. Here they are. Wow. See, right off the bat, even brand new, see, a lot of rubber boots aren't flexible like this, okay? I've got this one pair, it's Shoes for Cruise brand, I believe it was. I think it's called a Bullfrog or a Bullfrog 2. But about a couple weeks ago, I screwed up. I've been working nights for a month straight, and you start kind of looping out a little bit when that happens. At least I did. And I forgot my Muck Apexes at home. And I always keep an extra pair of boots in the truck just in case my feet get super wet, or, you know, in case I forget my main boots, I'll have a backup pair. And that was the case. And I wore the Shoes for Cruise brand boots and they kept my feet dry. They were comfortable for the most part, but again, the rubber that they're made out of is not soft like this. So it basically rubbed a freaking huge blister on my pinky toe and on my heel. It was so bad that it was bleeding, and I had to wrap a Band-Aid around it for a week just to walk in a pair of tennis shoes even. So I was like, man, I've got to order another pair of these. So here they are. This is, I believe they call this the olive color. But I just want to try a different color. No particular reason, but, you know, it's got a little orange right here. It's got a tan sole on it. They're pretty much made out of the same materials. This is neoprene right here. And they do have, oh, look at that little orange zipper. You know, same deal. They have this insert flap thing right here. Neoprene in here as well. Super soft, super flexible. But this sole is a straight up work boot sole. Okay. You can walk in mud. I've walked on some really slippery stuff, especially around dumpster pads and things like that. Couldn't be happier with them. You know, super grippy. If you look close, they actually have these little orange specks in them right here. So this one just kind of stood out to me. I wish they made them in the cooler colors like they do the Extra Toughs and the... I can't remember what that main brand is, but they look pretty much just like Extra Toughs. They make a lot of cool looking colors, you know, but again, when you got a foot like mine, your options are limited. So that's why I went with these. So let me pull the insole out if it comes out. Yeah. So here's the insole that it comes with. Is it the best in the world? Probably not. It feels really pillowy though, almost like a memory foam or something. It does have some cushion to it. I've seen way worse than this. Okay, way cheaper and way worse. You can actually see the light coming through here in these holes, so it helps it breathe better, probably helps it dry out a little better once you do get them wet. But that's the insole they come with. I might use this for a little while. I may not. I don't know. Let me stick this back in there, and I'll try them on for you. Yep, fit right in there. Let me move this down to the floor. Hopefully y'all can see. I'm gonna do a little foot modeling for you. Let me get my socks on. See, when I first started wearing these boots like this, I was wearing like ankle socks, and one thing that I figured out, ankle socks, they'll obviously come up to about your ankle. Well, if you do get water inside this boot, it's going to go down and soak those ankle socks, and it'll get down, you know, to the rest of your foot. Well, what I discovered is when I take, I don't know if they call these calf socks or what, but they'll come up a lot higher. I kind of bunch them up right here. And that way, when I'm wearing these, if water does get in, this will absorb a lot of it before it starts leaking down and getting your feet wet. So, you wear your boots how you want. That's just how I wear them. So, that's them right there. So basically that flap just folds in there like that. You really can't even tell it's there. You zip them up. Done. Okay. Super flexible. They're light enough. I wouldn't say they're the lightest boot out there. They're definitely not, but they're light enough for me. Again, I'm not a work boot guy. I've never been able to wear a pair of leather work boots that I could stand. And I couldn't even wear them long enough to break them in. So these, can't say enough about them. If you have big fat foot syndrome like I do, get you a pair. MUCK Apex. And they make them up to a size 15. All of them fit wide from what I've read. So anyway, that's my little boot review. I'm going to go do some new boot goofing. So thank you all for watching. And don't forget to spay and neuter your pets. Be a good person. Don't be a jerk. Drive carefully, too. I can't stand idiots that are out on the road on the freeway when I'm coming home from work at 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock in the morning. I'm tired. And you want to get to you're willing to risk my life and everyone's life around me to get to your destination 5 seconds sooner. I would literally shoot you if I wouldn't go to jail for it. So keep that in mind. Anyway, thanks for watching my stupid channel, and I'll see y'all on the next one.